And welcome to another unfortunate and some second episode of Star Trek Online. Of course, this is different. This is gonna be so different. This is gonna be so great. I want to kill you. Anyway, we're here because we're gonna do a not kinetic. My God, I'm not in space. We're going to be doing another ground build, which it involves these guys, and of course, and a how-to on to make these guys suffer. So, of course, as you can see, I'm not using the same build. In fact, I stripped all my powers of electricity at all, and I will not be using my Quatmalot sword either. So I'll be in tremendous amount of pain while telling you guys what to do. Yep, as you can see, my powers have been stripped. Except, what are these things? You can. The reason why I have these things is because it's useless. Equip whatever you want. Who cares? Always have a tribble because, you know, they're friendly. I got this for free, by the way. And this thing, you can equip whatever you want. No one really cares. I mean, kit performance is great, but if you're like in the low levels, like I say, if you're like level 10 or some kind of crap, it doesn't matter. It does not matter in my case, because you'll know why it does not matter, because you won't have to worry about it until when you get to level 65. That is the only time when you should give a flying monkey's backside. That's the only time when you should care. And yes, I stripped myself of all of my electric powers, which is like my kits. I only have 2. Ah, that's much better. I hate it when they're not in the same row. But yep, I have stripped myself of all my kit powers, which it involves electricity. Same thing with this, which it involved electricity, which was Mommy's Kumarke set, so saw we. Anywho, the reason why I have these stuff up, because this is something, these are things that you can get, this entire set you can get from your reputation, including the EV suit. So if you go here, right here, if you're on PC, then that's a different story for someone else, like Stu, to tell you. I believe Stu 1701 has one, where of course, which ones you can actually get that's better for you, and I can recommend the armor, and the shield, and that mind meld device, which I can't really figure out how to get there. But for that, it requires time, and it requires a lot of your time. These won't count either, because, well, actually, you know what? Forget it. Aeronal release more damage, flanking damage, more regeneration, choose to live. It's my favorite one, because of course, it depends on your enemy, pretty much. And from what I know from Killy, she wants to die. And Kumarke, she wants to live, so I understand. Which is why I ground pounded her to the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Absolute candor. This is all lockbox shit. So, you have to spend at least $20 or more on it just to get this kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Brawler you can get from a mission. I do not know where, but yeah. Brawler does some melee damage, 30%. Except no sacrifice. Lockbox, it does more healing on targets, 25%. Okay, that I don't understand. Increase healing on targets who are low on health. So away teams, team members, anything that's team wise, these guys who apparently don't die, if they seem to have a scratch on them, then that scratch will be patched up. Taking you with me, this I cannot get rid of. I will not. Oh. This is more like a PvP weapon. So, I used this against Knuckles one time. And, of course, this only goes good with the... where is that thing I had? I got rid of it because there was no need for it. This goes with Mud's time device, which is from the Discovery rep. As I told you, most of the stuff I got is from Discovery rep. And that is by far the most strong-holding thing in the world. That is not a word, but it is to me now. That is to me now. Yes, it is. Taking you with me, it gives you a second chance at life. Basically like saying you get 2 lives. Easier said. And of course, if you're more strategized, you get 3 lives. Much like a Super Mario game before it's game over. Adapted defense, damage resistance rating divided by the enemies. It does the math for me. I do not do the math for it. And holo decoys, it's the best thing to ever have. Me and Knuckles, we went hand to head one time. We weren't actually like arguing or anything, but we were like, it was a tactical training exercise. And of course he had holo decoys, so I'm out here punching his stuff around while he, well, pounding me to the ground with that big Baba Booey cannon. So that was ouch. Yeah, those pretty much covers these. Ground, most of these are crit severity, crit chance, and melee damage. And as for active ground stuff, you won't have to worry about that until you get to max level, so these don't count. But you know what? If you do care, and you are level 65 anyway, this does electrical damage. This is just summons a mini runabout to kill people for you. This makes people confused. Smokescreen, nonetheless, while you get the hell out of there. Gets people confused and has them shoot each other. This is another healing buff, which can heal buff anybody on your team, including yourself. And Defiance, it does bonus. It does all damage. And this does it for 20 seconds. That's the only reason why I have it. Yeah. Ground. Most of the stuff is melee because, of course, we're dealing with Borg. We're gonna have to go we're gonna have to get physical with them. What I mean by physical, I mean by you're gonna have to use your fists or this thing and start beating the shit out of them. If not, what I really do recommend is the Tholian sword, which is like my favorite sword in the world. You know that's a lie. If not, I have this sword. Oh god, did I get rid of it? Oh god, please don't tell me I got rid of it. Oh my god, I did my best to keep it out of harm's way, out of my ruthlessness, my very best. Anyway, there's a sword you can get from the crafting table or something. You can just get it from crafting, and knowing that it's going to take me 20 hours to make, not worth the time, so I really recommend just going with this. If not, there's Surfing Conqueror and Shotgun. You can just get from the low buy. No, actually, no, take that back. You can get that from the Phoenix pack. All you have to do is sacrifice some dilithium, if you have any. Sacrifice some, buy this pack, sell your soul, and there you go. He's using V'ger probes, so we're staying away from him. Anything else? Alright, so the Burnham QCQ armor, that's the strongest armor, but I beg to differ. And you want to know why I beg to differ? Because people, of course, people like to use this armor for, you know, ground builds and stuff like that. Who gives a shit? Basically, I don't care. This armor is good, but it's good with all 3 of them together. That's the only reason why it's good. And of course, it does some, you know, it does some physical damage resistance. Ooh, ouch. Of course, that's if you expose people. That's the only reason why it exists. But all by itself, this thing is a monster. I defeated a Dinosaurus Rex. I believe I hit it a few times, but it was down when I did the 4th combo. So, joke's on you, buddy. Anyways, this set is good. It does some crit chance, some crit severity. That's why people like it so much. Crit chance, crit severity. That's why people like it. Shield, useless. Despite no matter how many times I have re-engineered it to regenerate 4 times the strength, and so far it's trash, garbage. I don't care. It's garbage. But it exposes people, but it's garbage. The Mind Meld device, monstrous. I think I already explained it enough. Zephyr Conqueror Shotgun, that's, I don't know, I guess if you want to use that, you can. If you want to use a sword from the Tholian rep, you can. If you want to use your fist, you can. Just don't get too close. And as for the kits, I keep going back out of this. Tactical kit module. This ambush does 175% bonus damage. That's insane. And yes, the reason why I say it's insane is because, like, you can one-tap somebody. You can literally just blow their head off, and they won't have a head to even. They can't stand. Motion accelerator, speed buff, and bonus melee damage. This is to keep yourself from dying. So, let's give a prime example. Well, not through him. They're gonna, knowing how the Borg, they're gonna ignore me until I reach that certain point. So, I can just run through here and nobody will care. Yep. So, this guy right here, let's apply ambush and let's go. He's dead. You're still live? Oh, okay. We're about to have a problem. Yep, he's dead. Yep, and he's dead. That's the only time when they ignore me. I missed. There we go. And we're gonna apply this again. Yeah, you're not gonna fire that thing anytime soon, buddy. Yeah, that's not gonna happen either. I love using that thing. Especially the part where I get to just slam him into the ground. But I believe that is pretty much about it as far as surviving the Borg. Because all you need to do is just use your fists. And I really do recommend this device. It helps finish them off a lot more. And plus, not to mention, if you're even lucky enough, you get to resist assimilation. In fact, you won't even get harmed by it at all. Ooh, assimilate the fairy. Hi, buddy. Ow. Jeez, you don't like me, huh? Fine. I don't like you You know what? Fine. You're not even gonna shoot me. You're just gonna sit there. But, of course, knowing how this guy is, he probably is asking to be put out of his misery, so... yeah, we'll just do that. Sorry. What? Yeah, that's it. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Oh. Ooh. I'm sorry, I can't resist. I couldn't. I could not resist. I couldn't hold it in. Whenever I see like a big boss or something, I just can't resist but kill it. Anyway, but that's it for like the how-tos and all that stuff. Oh, I forgot to show you that this thing can do some damage too. You know how it be. It just needs to do some damage. There you go. Goddamn faggot. Doing the shit Western style. Take that, bastard. Yeah, come get some. You want some too? I'll hunt you off days out there. I'll never see that again. And that'll be the last time you ever hear that coming out of my mouth. Fugger. Okay, that's it. Anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys have like, of course, the one that I normally use, I would use the Quat Malat sword. That is the strongest, the almost second best, strongest melee weapon in the game, along with the Mind Meld device. But that is just my biased opinion. However, but I'm afraid that is it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.